day that I'll never ever forget was the Memorial Day Massacre in
Yeah.
1985. And you know what? Magic was very pivotal at the room and for the entire series after that, because he was the one that was like firing us up, getting us ready to go. And you know, Kareem was a player that you didn't have to talk too much in the locker room. Kareem would be reading the paper or be in his own world, and Magic was walking around the locker room. Let's go, y'all, get ready. We got to get this. And I mean, out on the court during warm-ups, in practice, at shoot around. Y'all, come on now. This is what we're about. This is who we are. This is showtime. And so, you know what? But Magic was never about individual accolades, although I'm pretty sure that he wanted those. We all do. You know, you want to be recognized for your play. But Magic was about the bottom line. How many championships we won. And teams win championships, not individuals. But 85, I thought, but you know, after Kareem came back after the Memorial Day, what he scorched off a 34 that game,
man,
38.
he was unstoppable
right there. And he was on the tail end of his career. People were like, okay, let's get it. The Magic will be here some more.
And he spent a week in Boston listening to Boston radio talk about how he was dead in the water and should retire. And he came back
up and down the floor, all of
that. Dude, I could still see that fist in the air after that sky hook that sealed the deal.
Oh, that 20-foot sky hook.
That's 20-foot. Yeah. He always torched us from that area.
But listen, what you don't know is that Magic was in Kareem's ear. Cap, get out there and show him. You show and shoot arounds at practice. He fired Kareem up, man. The guy
really
and was feeding him the ball constantly. Cap, they can't guard you. Who's on you? Nobody, Buck. Who's on you? Nobody, Buck. First it was McHale, Parrish, then McHale and Parrish. Then McHale, Parrish, and Ames was always dropping out. And the sky hook right there was killing you guys. So that's what it was all about then. But a lot of that had to do with Magic, being just keeping us fired up, man.
Well, I'm Magic. He the best point guard of all time.
Yeah, I would say so. And only reason I say that, because there's been some, I mean, Allen Iverson was a hell of a point guard. I thought Isaiah Thomas, another good point guard. Bob Cousy, in his own way, a great
Steph Curry.
So Steph Curry, there you go. But as far as for me, what Magic did is, in a point guard, you look for speed, you look for creativity, you look for, Magic had all that in a big package. And Steph Curry might get 50 points, but remember, he only going to have 3 or 4 rebounds. He only going to have maybe 6 or 7 assists as he's scoring that 50. Shit, Magic was scoring 30 and getting double 15 boards, 15 assists, 10 or plus more assists. So for me, at the time that we played, and I can kind of like transition that to today's game, Magic would be a force in today's game too. Bigger,
like LeBron.
Every time with the basket, he's gonna foul. He's like a bigger version, or kind of like a LeBron. How LeBron goes to the basket. LeBron's big. Them guys fall off of him like raindrops, you know. So Magic, but Magic, Oscar Robertson. I mean, man, it's. And I'm being a little biased, because I played with the guy and I got to see him work every single day, practice, even when he wasn't having good days or good games, and he always brought it. So I would say, but I mean, you can put some others up there that can stand up there with him, man, and their numbers are proof that they belong there.
I got him at number 1 too, and people will come at me and say, "You didn't play any defense." Coop, will you explain to the listeners that don't know what a great team defensive player Magic was, especially double teaming.
Because you know what, Magic was okay one-on-one. He wasn't going to stop you. I mean, if you gave him a couple of shakes or something like that, you're going to be by him. But and this was the uniqueness and the creativity, brilliance of Pat Riley. You know what? We'll put Magic on just an average player. Just put him on anybody else over there. But in the NBA, in the 80s, it was championships are won from the inside out. You always got that ball inside. The ball had to touch the paint. You know, it went into Parrish, it went into McHale, and if the double team came, then they were kicking it out, and that's how we were generating shots.
Moses.
Well, yeah. So for us, Magic was the greatest team defensive player because he was 6'9", he was long, he was big. You weren't gonna bust his double team because Magic was strong too, and he had quick hands. So Magic was the best double team. He was always, hey, Coop, force him this way. I'll be there with you. Cat, we're going to put him here, take away baseline from Paris. Don't let him spin baseline. Make him come back to the middle because I'm going to be there. And Magic was never not there when he's supposed to. And that in itself is why we were such a great defensive team. And he was a great double teamer because of his ability to understand, even if he was on the opposite side. Magic always came back a little bit, and if that ball went in and he was supposed to double, and say I thought that he wasn't going to get there and I ran down there, oh, man, we would get lit up. Cool, stay on yours. Get your man. I got the double team. And that's what made him such a great player because he thought the game, too, and he understood
ahead of
what to take away.
And great anticipator, too, like played passing lanes well. I mean, people pick on Magic for defense. I didn't want to see him double teaming. I love how 40 years later, you're still barking out, we kept Robert Parrish from the baseline because that was his move, baby. Turn from the baseline.
Right shoulder. Yeah.
Or turn and blow by the defender and dunk. Did you guys have to prep a lot for Parrish? Was it more McHale? I mean, Bird, you guys had the game plan. You really did stop Bird. You slowed him down.
Bird was a secondary thought because we knew McHale was the one. And that's what the brilliance of Jerry West going out and getting Michael Thompson.
Yeah.
Because Mike had played with McHale in Minnesota in college. So Mike knew his moves. But our thing was, okay, we had to get the ball out of the post. What the Celtics killed you with, Bird, Ainge, Wedman, all them guys, Dennis Johnson, they were going to hit threes. They were going to hit perimeter shots. So you couldn't give Boston 28, 30 points in the paint and then give them 30, 40 points outside. You're not going to win against that. So our philosophy was we got to take the paint away. Let's give these guys jump shots. Let's see if they can beat us from the jumper. Then, you know what? They won more than they lost against all teams, not just us. So that was our philosophy. McHale and Parrish, it didn't matter which side they were on, we're going to get their touches. And if you went one-on-one with them, they were going to destroy you. And that was our key to our success. And if you look at the NBA now, when you try to look at teams now, and that's why I say Indiana was very good at keeping what's his name? Cat, keeping Cat from that low post, keeping them people from Anunoby from being down in the low post. Indiana was very physical down there, and they made New York shoot jump shots. And you're not going to beat me from the three, just shooting constantly 3-pointers, and that's why they were able to win. So our goal was get that ball out the paint, make Boston shoot jumpers.